We're here with Truman Volleyball head coach Ben Briney to talk about the Bulldogs' 3-0 week last week against Quincy, Missouri Western, and Northwest Missouri, and take a look ahead to the Washburn Lady Blues Fall Classic, where the Bulldogs will take on 4 teams in 2 days, this Friday and Saturday. Coach, give us just a quick recap of last week and what you liked about what you saw from your team and what you may have seen to maybe work on this week.
Well, I was very pleased with our team after last week. We really focused on getting better in different aspects of our game, one being transition offense, and the girls did a very good job of that. We did a good job of taking care of Quincy in 3. Missouri Western came in, and we kind of let off a little bit, and when you let off against a good team, they're going to have a chance to beat you, and they took a set off of us and really challenged us in 3 out of the 4 sets, and they did what they had to do, and I was proud of our girls. We were down 24-20 in the 4th set, and came back and won at 26-24, so again they showed how much fight this team has, and then came out Saturday and really took it to a good Northwest Missouri team that was actually undefeated in conference and really played well in every aspect of the game and kept Northwest off their game, so I was really happy with that.
All right, and then looking ahead to this weekend, a different look, Washburn Invitational this weekend. It's been a handful of Lone Star teams in the past. Shifting to the GAC schools this year, you'll play East Central and Harding on Friday, and then the directional schools in Oklahoma, Southwest Oklahoma and Southeast Oklahoma on Saturday. What do you know about these teams?
We've had a chance to look at them briefly on film. The Southeast and Southwest Oklahoma are kind of in a rebuilding phase, so they're one of those dangerous teams that if you look past, they've got enough athleticism that they could sneak up on you. East Central is in their 6th year, I believe, as a program actually, and so they're getting to the point where they have some talent now, and that coach has done a good job there. Probably the best team we'll face at that tournament is Harding. They're 12-4 in the year right now, have a strong tradition of always being a very tough school. I think they lost in the conference championship last year in 5 to Arkansas Tech. So they're a team we've really got to be ready for and prepare for. And as always, the Washburn crossover is a very important regional crossover. We need these 4 wins to help for the NCAA tournament.
What are you working on this week in practice?
Again, one of the things we're working on is consistency. It's kind of been our mantra this year, and going through this process of this season and working a little bit more on our transition offense. We've done a very good job with our service-y offense this past week. Now it's switching to, all right, what do we do whenever we dig a ball? How can we put a ball away?
Talk about some of the individual positions this year. What have you seen from the middles, from the outsides? Let's just kind of go through that group.
Well, the pin hitters, the outsides and the right sides have really done a great job of stepping it up this year. We're getting so much more production out of them. Allie Brack is averaging almost 3.5 kills a set. She's really come in this year, and after she shook off the early season injury, really starting to put a great season together. And Allie Patterson, stepping over from the middle to the outside, is finally starting to feel comfortable in that transition and is taking smart shots and reducing her errors, so that's always important. And obviously the right side position, Abby Heiss and Taylor Merka have done a great job in the front row. Abby's really done an incredible job in conference. I think she's hitting over 300 in conference. And then Allison Stelmach's done an incredible job with right back defense when she comes in to play defense and taking the second ball, and has allowed us to do some things with the right side. Sub Taylor in for Megan Zimmerman in the front row because we know we have Allison Stelmach that can set a ball. The middles have done an incredible job this year of really working hard to be up, to be options, and they're only getting better at that as the season goes on, which is really, really exciting. They've also done a great job blocking. Megan Sharp's having an incredible year from a blocking standpoint. I think she's having the best year yet. She's averaging 1.2 plus blocks a set, which is huge, especially in 25-point rally scoring.
And then your specialist positions, the setters and the liberos, what have you seen out of them so far this year?
Megan Zimmerman's really, really starting to come on. She's starting to feel comfortable in the offense, starting to feel comfortable leading the offense, and is really starting to put her sets where they need to be for our hitters. And that's a big testament to how hard she's been working. There were some technical flaws we needed to fix starting this year, and she really focused in and fixed those. And the libero position, Abby's obviously come in solid and ready to go. I really was proud of her this year. She came in from day one ready to play hard. And then you look at our 2 other DSs in Sydney and Cassie, and they've really started to come on as freshmen, kind of being chucked out there because of injuries, not even getting a chance to really feel their way into it. It was, okay, you got to play now, and they've both done a wonderful job really adjusting to the speed of the college game.
All right, Truman Bulldogs will, like Ben said, be at the Washburn tournament this weekend. Pair of matches on both Friday and Saturday. We'll have live stat links to all 4 matches available at TrumanBulldogs.com throughout the weekend. Coach, thanks a lot.
Thanks.